Carlos Apache tribal land, reservation. I'm not sure what they call this anymore. Not much out this way. Peridot is basically a dot on the map and a few small businesses, very, very small businesses. And I am now headed towards the San Carlos Lake recreation area, and we'll see what we see. It's interesting. Never been out this way. Having fun. Later. So the girl at the permit place was saying that she thinks the lake is very, very low because of the drought. So that's another reason we may not be kayaking today. But like I said, it's an adventure and I love it. Later. Okay, I just got my first look at the lake. It is really tiny. It is definitely low. Like, dried up fucking low. Wow. Okay. Well, we'll see what we see when we get there. Not looking like much. It's very fucking low. Holy crap. Wow. Somehow, I bet at one point there was water down in there. Wow. Kind of shock. I am in an area called Soda Canyon Complex. Pretty rough going back here. Wow, from what I'm seeing, the drought has literally destroyed this area because look at. You can tell that water used to come all the way back into here. And it's gone. And I think I might need to do a turnaround. Because I think the area I want is back there. Alright, later. So, I'm turning around and going back the way I came, but I'm trying to get a view for you guys of this lake so you can see how low it is. That's crazy. This used to be a really big lake. I would say it used to be probably somewhere the size of Saguaro. No, maybe not. But holy crap. Headed back. Quite scenic out here though. The clouds. So, this was a house at one time. But, you know, what's a good adventure video without some abando, huh? Nothing in it. Completely empty. Just a shit ton of fucking graffiti. Lots of cans. Lots of crap. But, there is this thing up here, and I'm very tempted to climb up there, but I don't know if I should. Okay, first look at Coolidge Dam, and it looks like we have to drive across it, I think. I don't know. Onward. Okay. Maybe here you can get a little better look. I'm just like mind boggled. I didn't even know this lake existed, and now it just about doesn't. And if you look on the water real close, there's boils going on. Lots and lots of boils, lots and lots of little fish flipping around. Wow. Crazy. Okay, I really can't quite figure out how to get this for you, but look at how low that water is. That's just insanity. Storm's coming this way. I don't know where I can go here, so I'm still going. So as I was getting back in my Jeep, I saw a sign that said no access, restricted government property. Didn't see that on the other side of the bridge, so I don't know if I was supposed to be there or not. But look at how low that is. That's crazy. That whole peninsula right there would have been underwater. Well underwater. Because there's the recreation area. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Maybe a quarter. I'm going to look at the stats when I get a minute. But I just had to stop and put my phone on ice for a minute so I could get this picture. Took out an ice pack, so I'll be good now. Later. Wow. That's incredible. Truly incredible. You can't even literally get a boat off the dock. So why did they sell me? Oh well. Contributed to the tribe. Unbelievable. Wow. Being as it looks like that's where I want to be on the other side, I think I might turn around and head back, but it is a pretty cool drive, so I don't know. I'm going to keep going until somebody stops me. Later. Just a little bit more. Wow, I just can't. I'm just in shock. When she said the lake was low, I thought, okay, but I did not expect that. Wow. It looks like all those birds out there are on a sandbar. And that would be scary how low that lake is if that's what they're doing. Crazy. So there's the sign I missed before, and unfortunately, gotta go this way. So I stopped to fill a soda, and there's this little covered in graffiti but really ancient little brick picnic table deal here. I bet you this was really beautiful when it was really full. I mean, man, cool little place to come and have a picnic right next to the lake. Wow, just sad. Really sad. This was probably their little information station. You can see that these used to have wooden covers. Circular spot there. I'm gonna guess that was probably a pole. I'm guessing this whole area was covered by a wooden gazebo. That's a pretty little bird, whatever it is. He's got lots of green on him when he flies. Oh well, onward. So this is like, that all used to be underwater. He said in April it was very, very high. You could see where the water line was, but hard to believe it had dropped that much in that short a time frame. Fuck. Yeah, definitely cows over there. He said the fishing's pretty good, and we got monster storm rolling up here. Lightning, thunder. And now, not looking like I want to get in that water. I would love to get in that water, but I don't think so. Yeah, I'm gonna drive down the boat ramp for the shits and grins of it. Although, I kind of like this spot right here with all the thunder and lightning. Maybe I'll just chill here for a little bit. It's fucking hot. Not insane, but pretty damn warm. That is quite the storm coming. All right. Okay, that's just fucking sad. What the hell, people? This whole shoreline's just covered in glass. I'm gonna see if I can get over by this little, you know, I really like to pick up garbage when I go places, but I couldn't even make a dent in this. Do you hear it? So, that white line is where the water was earlier in this year. Crazy. Okay, gonna go see if I can pull up by that gazebo. Trying to support the local economy here a bit. I got a gazebo here that's fairly clean, and there's a hell of a storm coming in, so I might back the Jeep under the edge of the gazebo and just hang here and watch the storm, which sounds like a really good plan. So later. Just chilling here, listening to the thunder and the lightning. It's fucking hot, but I'm in the shade at least. Kind of disappointing not to be able to at least get in the edge of the water, but oh well. It is what it is. It's an adventure, right? I hope you can hear this. There's a whole covey of quail just under the edge of that lip. I was expecting them to come walking up over, but they're staying right down there. love the noise they make. Crazy. This is how quiet it is. Every now and then we get a little rumble of thunder, but and a rifle shot. Somebody out hunting. I saw a sign at the permit place that said bear hunt begins August 14th through the 28th, 29th, something like that. So it's currently bear season out here. So I'm guessing that's what we're hunting for. It's big guns for sure. I don't think it's for deer. It's a pretty big rifle that they're using. So cool. Okay, later. Going back to music. Just hanging up here by San Carlos Reservoir, watching the storms roll in. Nice breeze. Pretty cool most of the moments. Every now and then it gets a little warm. But there's lightning and thunder, and it's kind of cool. So, the kid I was talking to in the store, I don't know, probably at least my son's age, he was saying that during the middle of summer, the lake was so shallow it was just a river and you could walk across it. Wow. I keep thinking about how difficult it would be to live in this area with the ebb and flow of water that exists here. I mean, he said, in April, there's a lot of water in the lake and you can bring boats out and fish. But, wow, what a way to live in a community where you just had to rely on that as your water source. Wonder what kind of things you learn. Interesting, though. Just a thought running through my head while I was sitting here. Later. So, yeah, processed. Sorry, but I like these lemon pepper things on the jalapeno cheddar nut thins for snackies while I'm out. They're so fucking good. It's just really nice out. Very quiet, very peaceful. Love it. This right here. A gazillion miles from bullshit. Really nice. I need to get my ass up and go for a little stroll and see how far it is down to the lake. But just digging it. Later. So, I could easily drive down the boat ramp, but I figured I could use the exercise. So, I'm gonna walk on down Leave my Jeep by the gazebo. Probably should have made something to drink before I walk down here, because it seems like it's going to be longer than I thought. I don't know if these bathrooms are functional. I'm going to take a peek. I would really highly doubt it. Kind of fucking scary, actually. Especially when there's shit and toilet paper all over outside. Oh, they're locked. Alright, I'm just gonna keep walking and back to music later. So, like, my Jeep is like right up there. But look at this. This used to have water in it. Not long ago, actually. And the people that I talk to, they all say, well, with the drought we're in, well, why are we in a drought? I mean, I know this is Arizona, but obviously in the historic past, there was a shit ton of water down here that they had to build a dam to control. So explain to me now why this amazing dam is in place and there's no fucking water. I'm really struggling to understand why that is. I understand this is a desert, but why did they build at such incredible expense this huge dam to contain the massive amounts of water that no longer exist? I don't know. This is just so fucking weird to me. This is the boat launch. FYI. It's crazy. Wow. Just fucking wow. Like seriously, imagine you're bringing your boat down here. You're backing your boat down here. And at some point, the water was this high. Okay? Because I can see where the ridge is. I can see the water mark on this side. So the water was this high. And now, we just keep walking down and down into this dry lake bed. It'd be kind of fun to wander around there and see what kind of shit you found. But, anywho's, look at this. To the absolute deepest point of the boat ramp, and there still is no water. Wow. Crazy. Just freaking crazy. Alright, I'm gonna let you go till I get down to the bottom. See if I can find a relatively cool place to drop my feet in. Later, back to music. Alright, we're arriving to the absolute very end of the boat ramp, where the water could go at its lowest level and boats could still launch. However, We're way beyond that. Look at that. Wow. I came from up there. Gonna see if I can walk the shoreline a little bit. Kinda yuckle buckle shit right here, I'm telling ya. Life brewing in all kinds of ways. Ew, look at that. Oh, it's empty. Never mind. Found a can. Looked like it was full. Cow shit all along here. Oh, is this where I was seeing the cows before? Huh. I wondered. Okay. Wow. What the hell is this? What is this? Was that a steel boat ramp at one time? Okay. I don't want to crawl under, so I'm finding a spot over. I'm going to put my feet in this water because I am fucking hot. Oopsie daisy. Let me get that from this side. Dropping toys. No, it's not. Oh, dropping everything. Shit. Alright. Gotta go back. I'll catch you in a minute. Okay. So I'm currently standing in the edge of the water. And look around and see how low this water is. Wow. I'm just completely mind blown. It's just a little bit too yuck for me to get in it. So I'm just gonna wish I'd have walked down around that way. That looks pretty cool over there. But anyway, wow, looks like there's a pier over there even. That's interesting. Huh. Alright. I'm gonna head back up to the Jeep. My feet are cooled off. Not so much, but okay, we'll call it. And chillax a little longer here. Have a cold drink. Maybe dump the water out of the bottom of the cooler over my head. Oh, that's a serious idea. I could just open the valve and stick my head under it. Interesting. Alright. Later. Made it up the worst hill. Just a little bitty short jaunt back to the Jeep and take a final stroll around here. And then I'm going to go drop in my chair after I pour the cooler water on my head and relax for a little bit before I get ready to start trekking home. Interesting day. Very interesting day. Very enjoyable. Got a little exercise. Not what I was hoping for. I can do this shit in the winter. But I did learn something. I think I see a critter down there. I don't know. Might be a bird. Looks like this used to be the helicopter spot. You know, for emergency rescues and shit. I was down there. Come on, come on, come on. I cannot see my screen. My battery must be low. Anywho, that's the final look. Final scan. Final scan of San Carlos Reservoir. I think this is August 18th, 2025. Be back here in a year and see how it looks. And there's me, right over there. Later, later. So, I noticed this from where I was sitting up by the Jeep because I needed to go find a place to, too much, not a lot of liquid, but sometimes it needs to come out. Anyway, I thought it was really cool. Look at how pretty that is. And it's just starting to bloom. Awesome. Alright. I don't know how close he's gonna come. But... oh, he's hard to see. It's really hard to see. Oh, he took off. There was a coyote peeking over the edge of the road at me. Pretty cool. Damn it. There's a bird back here. I don't know if you can see him. But I thought at first it was a vulture. And then it came around. But it was definitely not a vulture. Eagle, hawk, I'm not sure. Not a bald eagle, I don't believe. Didn't have a white head. Some kind of hawk, very big though. Beautiful. Hope when he comes back around, he's hunting. He's hunting to dry bed down there. Later, later. So I'm at the Apache Gold Casino. This gentleman is guarding the way in. And mega storms rolling up behind me. But had a good day adventuring and I'm really hot. So I figured a nice cold cocktail in an air-conditioned casino and maybe a bite to eat would cool me down a little bit. Probably look like absolute shit. Do I care? Let's see. Oh yeah, pretty rough. Oh well. Later, later. Thank you. Wow, I guess I just set my phone down without even fucking shutting it off. Sorry. I'm not doing real good with this shit today, am I? I got one spot I really hope I can find to edit out because, yeah, had to stop to pee.